Hello, I'm Elaine Field. I'm a senior designer at Tiger Print in London and I've worked here for 10 years. I'm going to tell you a story all about EmilyButton. She's a real live ragdoll. This project was initiated by Joe Bennett in 2009. M&S sales showed that ragdolls performed really well. We wanted to develop a brand under the Hallmark name. As a studio, we created lots of sketches and had brainstorms. My sketches were chosen along with Kathleen Hartley's patterns. I combined the two together, creating a really unique and beautiful doll. Although I was told not to think about the products and concentrate on the character, for me it was integral, and I came up with 3 themes: sewing, cooking and gardening. I have a long journey to work, so the first story came about somewhere between Brighton and London. The idea was that EmilyButton would collect lots of bits and pieces and put them in her pocket, and use these bits and pieces to create something, go on an adventure and then solve a problem with the thing that they have made. The target audience for EmilyButton is between 3 and 7, and I was heavily influenced by my children, and even some of the treasures that they found were photographed and included in the book. They'd collect a large pebble and put it in the bottom of my buggy, push the buggy all the way home up a big hill to discover I've got this huge stone in the bottom of it. But shiny pieces of paper to pine cones and Brighton pebbles from the beach were all included in the story. The first 2 picture books were researched with School Zone. They were taken to preschools and nursery schools and they came out really well. So now EmilyButton has her own style guide and approval system. Style guides full of lots of different poses, patterns and borders, and they're all there to create lots of lovely products. She also has a soundtrack, games, activities, print-off colour pages, recipes to follow. It's a chance for people to interact with Emily. We also run lots of competitions with fun prizes, and there's animations to bring the character to life.
Hello, my name is Stephen Carter and I've been involved in the animation of EmilyButton. The first thing we do is create a storyboard. Whether it's for Easter, Mother's Day or Halloween, we always start this way so we know what the narrative's going to be. We then take Elaine's original artwork and turn it into something we can use, taking Emily apart bit by bit. We then put her into an animation software where we can make her walk, talk and wave. The next thing we need around her is the rest of the scene. So again, we build this up bit by Elaine's original artwork to further build EmilyButton's world and all the characters within it. It's been fun expanding the personalities of these characters, and we look forward to doing more with them with more animation.
EmilyButton also has her own costume, where she can go out and meet her fan base, and she has her own Facebook. This drives traffic to our website. We found that online is a great way for Emily and her fans to interact with us, to let us know what they think of her and her products. I especially love it when we get to see the fans' creations. Recently a fan's mum posted on a homemade scooter made out of an old roller skate, which is great because it's exactly what Emily would do as she'd go off on her new adventures. And she has also been in Pink magazine for the last 2 years and had a special feature every 2 weeks. For the future, we're working on new stories. We always listen to our fan base and their views, and we're looking for different ways to build the brand. We have a great game in progress and new animations. We're building the product range and introducing new plush characters. So there's lots of adventures for Emily and her friends in the future. As a studio, we created several sketches and brainstorms. God, nervous. Do it now. So we wanted to create a new brand under the Hallmark name. Sorry, I think I've said that.
Hallmark.
Get used to smiling.
Okay.
The first 2 picture books, sorry, can't speak. We have new animations and a great game in progress, as well as new plush characters. Sorry, I can't read my writing, that's probably. So there's lots of adventures for Emily Button and her friends in the future. Sorry.
Did I mention the future? Did I tell you about this? Oh, hello. I'm Emily Button's #1 fan.
I didn't need to say it. Alright.